is the definition? Subject-verb agreement simply means a finite verb agrees with its subject in number and person. Number is singular and plural, right? As you know, and person, first person, second person, and third person. First person I, second person you, and third person he, she, they, like this. So in the same way, what we need to understand, what your verb will be according to the subject. Subjects are all persons and the numbers are singular and plural. So students, please be attentive in this class, and this is a very important class. Now, what is the basic rule? What is the basic rule? A singular subject takes a singular verb, right? And plural takes plural verb. For example, here you can write he runs, right? Here you are seeing the verb that is in present, and this is singular, and so we have added s, runs. Now, if it is plural, they run. Now, here you are saying subject is plural and this is the verb without s. So, what is the basic rule? A singular subject takes a singular verb, whereas a plural subject takes a plural verb. Now, example, the list of items. Here you are saying list, that is one article, one list. So, our verb is, not are. Though there is a word like items there. Items, you may say कि it's items means it's plural, but the main subject is the list. So, according to the subject, your verb will be. And with practice, you can be perfect in this, as this is really little difficult to understand and to apply. So, I want your 100% attention in this class, as this class is very important. The list, as list is one list, so our main subject is the list, and so our verb is. And we will not consider this items because that is the list of items, right? Now next, the cat runs fast. Here singular, so runs is here. Understood? If you go through the slide again, you will find first is the definition, number is singular plural, and the person is first person, second person, third person. I will keep on reminding you the first person, second person and third person. And the basic rule is singular subject goes with singular verb, plural subject goes with plural verb. Now, what is the rule? What are the rules? There are many rules. First rule. A subject comes before a phrase beginning with of. Suppose there is a subject which comes before of, right? This is a key rule for understanding subject. How will you understand the subject? Subject is not necessary only your proper noun, although there may be different types of subject. So you will have to find in the phrase the word of. Whatever comes before the word of, these are subject. For example, a bouquet of yellow roses. You should not consider yellow roses. You should consider before of, this is a bouquet. Remember, this is a clue. This is your, this is the way of understanding or knowing the subject. Before of, whatever the word is, that is your subject. according to that subject you will have to place verb. Now, a bouquet of yellow roses lands as this is A. A means 1. Try to understand. A bouquet of yellow roses. So, according to a singular, here is the verb lends. We have used SES. As you know, with the singular, we use in verb SES. Now, a course of lectures. A course of. With the article, you come to understand this is a singular thing. A course of lectures, that's why was arranged. It's not were, because after of it's lectures. But I have told you, as the rule says, before of whatever is there, that is your subject under consideration. I hope you have understood. Next, second rule. Two singular subjects connected by or, either or neither nor require a singular verb. Why? Because or, that is optional. Either or means one person will do the thing, not the both. If you are not getting both words, that means your subject is singular. Either or, neither nor, that means only one subject is there. So, your verb is singular verb. For example, my aunt or my uncle, not both. Either my aunt or my uncle, that's why only one. So, we have written is arriving today. Understood? Though there are two subjects, but only one is arriving. So, we will have to write the verb according to the subject, and that is. Now, neither Sheila nor Catherine is available. No one is available, so neither Sheila nor Catherine. Right? Either Kiana or Kiara is responsible for fraud. So, we are not sure whether both of them, only one is responsible for fraud. So, either Kiana or Kiara. See, two subjects, but with either or, neither nor, yeah, or. The verb is always singular. Is. Understood? Hope you have understood the rule. Now, but when one of the subjects joined by or nor is plural, what? Suppose here in the earlier slide you have seen both the proper noun, they are singular. But if one of the subjects is plural, then what will happen? Then the verb must be plural and the plural subject must be placed nearest the verb. That means either or, then after or neither nor, after nor, before the verb, that plural subject will have to be placed. For example, the farmer or his sons, this is plural in number. Farmer is singular. And sons are plural. So, the verb is plural. Plow only, not plow. Try to understand. If one of the subjects is plural, that you need to place nearest the verb so that it will be easily understood by others. Ki yes, the verb is according to the subject. Either the farmer or his sons plow the fields. Neither the old man nor his sons were ready to leave village. So, nor his sons, again the plural subject. So, here were is here, not is or was. Understood? Very easy to understand. Go through the slide again and again. Once you will go through the slide, you will have a clear understanding of this particular portion, and it's very important to learn. Next, Third rule. The verb in an or either or neither nor sentence agrees with the noun or pronoun closest to it. Which noun or pronoun is there? First person, second person, third person, I have told you. For example, here, this is what? Second person. I is the first person. And what is the basic rule? According to the number and person, your verb will be. So here, neither you nor I, with I we use am. So, am here. It's not are. Understood? So, am will be here, not are. Either he or you. You. So, are. To blame. Not according to he, that is, no. What is the verb? What is the person? That you will have to use, that you will have to consider for that verb, a subject-verb agreement. Agrees with the noun or pronoun closer to it. Closer to what? Verb. Right? Neither you nor he is to blame. Here, as he is here, so is. It's very easy to understand. Now, once after 3 slides, you must have getting an understanding of how it works. First rule, second rule and third rule. Now, if I is one of 2 or more subjects, it could lead to this odd sentence. Always remember, if I is there, I verb is always am, right? So, if you write this type of sentence, neither she, my friends, nor I, then your verb will be am, as you know, according to the rules. But if you change the sentence like that, neither she, I, nor my friends, then are going to the festival. Because here friends are there, right? So instead of putting I at the last, closer to verb, you can put I in the middle and other subjects at closer to the verb. This is a better option. And next, how you can write? She, my friends and I are not going to the festival, right? So in this way, you are writing this thing with comma, and I. Here earlier, what was there? Neither she, I, nor my friends. You are using neither or nor, or either or. But here you are writing she, my friends and I. No, neither, no, not or, nothing. She, my friends and I are not going to the festival. Now, fourth rule. Use a plural verb with 2 or more subjects when they are connected by and. Always remember, and means more than one. One and one. Example, a car and a bike. Then the verb will be are. Means both. Both are my means of transportation. Right? And there are rules also, exceptional rules also. See, if 2 subjects are connected by and, so you will have to use the plural verb. If 2 nouns refer to the same person or thing or suggest one idea to the mind, the verb is singular. So always remember, if 2 of the subjects refer to the same person or thing, right, and suggest one idea, then verb is singular. For example, bread and butter is wholesome. Slow and steady. Here wins the race. See, they are showing same idea. Same thing. Bread and butter, though these are 2 things, but it shows it's the same thing. Bread and butter is wholesome. And slow and steady wins the race. Now, rules number 5. There are different types of thing in this. 5A. For example, when a single nominative, that is noun or pronoun, is joined to another noun or pronoun by, along with, as well as, besides, and not, etc., verb is singular, because these are not part of the subject. See, many a times what we do, we just add the description. So when we are adding the description within the comma, that means the subject is there and we are adding descriptions by putting commas. So your concentration will be on the subject only and the verb is according to the subject. For example, the ship with its crew. You don't have to consider this crew. You will have to consider the ship. Then the verb is was saved. Was saved. So many a time we add descriptions with, along with, as well as, besides, and not, like that. We add many other things. So we will have to understand the main subject, as these are not the part of the subject. Now the same rule, but be part of that. Parentheses are not part of the subject. What is parenthesis? These are, for example, Joe and his trusty mutt was always welcome. The thing is that within the commas, within the inverted, within the brackets when we write something, we do not have to consider that for verb agreement. We will have to consider only the subject. So here parentheses are not part of the subject, such as Joe. So within the bracket we have written the other things. So the consideration is only the subject Joe, and that is singular. So our verb is also singular. Now when two subjects are joined by as well as, the verb agrees in the number and person with the first one, not with the verb, not with the subject that is closer to the verb. For example, the verb agrees with the first one. They say he as well as they was present, not were present. He, because it is considered with, it is written with as well as. He as well as they was present. So this is the rule. If the subjects are joined by as well as, the verb agrees with the first subject. Here this is the first subject, and so verb is singular. Now rule number 6. In sentences beginning with here or there, the true subject follows the verb. You will have to find out the true subject. For example, there are 4 hurdles to jump. What is the subject here? Hurdles. So what is the number? 4. So this is plural. So we have verb plural. Now there is a high hurdle. A singular, hurdle, singular. So verb is also singular. Then here are the keys. Keys is plural. So verb is also plural. So you will have to understand with here and there, the main subject, the true subject you need to understand, and then according to that you need to place verb. Rule number 7. Use a singular verb with distances, periods of time, sums of money, etc. when considered as a unit. As one thing. For example, 3 miles is too far to walk. Here we are considering 3 miles as a single unit. So our verb is also is. 5 years is the maximum sentence for that offense. $10 is a huge price to pay. Here you are seeing distance. Here you are seeing periods of time. See, this is distance, this is period of time, and this is the amount of money. Yeah, money, sum of money. So $10 is a high price to pay. When we are considering these things as one unit, only then the verb will be singular. Now rule number 8. With words that indicate portions, little of the portions, for example, a lot of water, majority of people, some of them, all of them, then if the noun after of is singular, as I have said you how to find the subject of, then, but if the noun after of is singular, use a singular verb. If it is plural, use a plural verb. Here it is after of, not before of. See, a lot of the pie. Because a lot of is there, portion, so you don't have to subject is not here before the of. Subject is after the of. And according to the subject, your verb will be. So as this is singular, so it is has, and lot of the pies, plural, then this is have. Right? Very easy to understand, but you will have to go through the slide again and again and to read continuously the chapter so that you will get this type of thing. Now, none. It's very confusing, none. None has been both singular and plural since the old English. If in context it seems like a singular to you, use a singular verb. And if it seems like plural, then you will use plural. For example, none of his poems are now read. We are not getting any of his poems. So, none of his poems. Now, was there any letter for me? There was none for you. No letter for you. So, here none is according to the subject, that is singular. Here none is, verb is according to the subject, that is plural. Now, rule number 9. With collective nouns, very important. With collective nouns such as group, jury, family, audience, population, the verb is always sometimes singular, sometimes plural. When singular, when we are considering the entire group as one, then singular verb. When we are considering the members of the group, then it's individually. When we are considering, then the verb will be plural. For example, singular when the collection is thought of as one whole. For example, the committee has issued its report. Entire committee has issued its report. We are not talking about the individual persons of the committee. We are talking about the committee as a whole unit. Now, if it is plural when the individual of which it is composed of are thought of. For example, the committee are divided on one minor note. Each of them have different thoughts. So, the committee is divided. Someone is saying yes, someone is saying no. So, that is individually they are differing to each other. So, we will write the verb are. The staff are deciding how they want to vote. See, each person exercises the right to vote separately, individually. It's individual decision. So, we are not considering the staff as a whole one. We are considering as separate members of the staff. So, are is there. When the plural noun is a name for some single object or some collective unit, it requires a singular verb. When the plural noun is a name for some single object or some collective unit, then only singular verb is required. Now, the subjunctive mood, which is used to express things that are hypothetical, wistful, imaginary or factually contradictory, pairs singular subjects with plural verbs. Those subjects are singular but verbs are plural. For example, subjunctive mood, sometimes we say hypothetical thing. That doesn't happen. Sometimes we wish that may be fulfilled, may not be fulfilled. Sometimes we imagine, and that imagine may be always unreal, always something beyond reality. Sometimes we say something contradictory to the facts. That also, if the singular subject is there, verb is always plural. For example, I wish it were Friday. That is hypothetical. Our wish. I wish it were Friday. If today is Thursday, how can it be Friday? Right? So I wish it were Friday. So, though I am singular, but verb is plural. If Joe were here, you would be sorry. Joe is not here. If he would be here, that is, you are imagining. Imagining if Joe were here, you would be sorry. So word is there. Subjects that can cause subject-verb agreement confusion. Now, there are many types of things that can create confusion also. For example, compound subjects, group noun subjects, plural form singular meaning subjects, and indefinite subjects. These are the 4 things that create confusion. First, compound subjects, group noun subjects, plural form, singular meaning. Though form is plural but meaning is singular, and indefinite subjects. They always create confusion. So, in this slide, we have learned many types of rules related to subject plus verb agreement. We'll have to go through the rules, understand it. When you go through the chapters, please pay attention to the rules. Then only you will be perfect. In the next class, I will teach you something else about the subject-verb agreement. Till then, have a good time. Please have a good revision of all these things. Thank you and bye.